just writing some stuff in my handy dandy notebook. Any of you out there, or maybe you're a parent, maybe you were a kid at some point and now you're in med school, you might remember a great show called Blue's Clues. It's not what we're talking about today, but I do want to relate a little story while I have your attention and while you're staring at my red and white homage to Steve, the host of Blue's Clues, who always wore kind of a rugby shirt. But you know, I was watching an episode of Blue's Clues many years ago with my daughter, who was young at the time, and there was an episode that talked about how to deal with emotions. Instead of getting angry and acting out, they were trying to relay a message to the kids that when you're feeling upset, do 3 simple things. Stop, breathe, and think. And watching that, I said to myself, that's such great advice. And then it dawned on me that I don't know that it was all intentionally meant for the kids. I think that a lot of parents could benefit from that too. As I started thinking about that, you know, that little bit of wisdom came from an unlikely place. And yet I've referred to that over the years. And every once in a while I catch myself and I just say, stop, breathe, and think. In the OR, it's happened many times. But my point is that sometimes as we're going through the course of our career, we can kind of get off rail or derailed, I should say. And you sometimes find yourself in a situation, you can ask yourself a question such as, how did I get here? Why am I here? Why are things turning out the way they have? You know, this was not on my timetable, and so on and so on. And how do you get yourself out of a situation when you find yourself in a place where you never imagined you'd be, and certainly aren't pleased with the outcome at that moment anyway? You know, go back to the basics. Stop, breathe, and think. You know, I like to say sometimes the, availability of a coach is invaluable, and they can help you go from feeling the blues and feeling clueless to a positive place. And that's what it's all about. That's why we're here, and that's why we're always, saying that line that I wrap up many of my videos with when I say, we see you, we believe in you, and we're here for you. It's really, really true. So just remember that little bit of advice, and don't despair if you find yourself in a place that you're really not satisfied with. Your story's not done yet. You haven't written the final chapter, but ultimately that final chapter is really up to you. So with that, I just want to remind you again, for MD Coaches, I'm Dr. Desmond Bell. Remember that we see you, we believe in you, and we're here for you. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, no, I'm not Steve from Blue's Clues, but you've now found Waldo. Take care.